When it comes to politics, are you somebody who likes the idea of having a small government, one that doesn't overstep and overreach into the personal lives of its citizens and businesses? Okay, if so, tell me, does this seem like that? Recently, Columbia University, which is one of our 8 Ivy League schools, was just threatened by the current administration that they would lose all federal funding if they don't comply with a list of demands. On that list of demands, Columbia must ban the use of face masks during protests. Columbia University has to adopt a new definition of anti-Semitism, one that satisfies the current administration. They have to hire a new senior vice provost to oversee the South Asia, Middle Eastern, and African Studies Department. And they have to hire 36 special officers who are allowed to remove and arrest people on campus. I call them special officers, but that's a mouthful, so I just say SS for short. So tell me, does that seem like small government? It is worth noting, by the way, that those funds that they are threatening to withhold, most of which would go towards federal student aid. So yet again, the Trump administration is throwing its weight around by threatening things that would only negatively impact regular everyday folks, kind of like how I had to pay a Trump tariff that I wasn't expecting to last month, as Trump is throwing his weight around in a trade war as he ruins America's relationships with its allies. But I digress. Tell me, does that seem like small government to you? One where the government can dictate to historians which version of history they are allowed to teach their students? One that dictates to one of the most prestigious universities in the world how they govern their own student body, and that they must employ special officers who are allowed to remove students who have been found as national threats because they are pro-Hamas, which really translates to them expressing concern about the money and the bombs being dropped on Palestinians. Worth a thought.